Okay, so I'm going to start a sketch on my top plane, rotate my view. So we're going to play with constraints here. These are geometric relationships that are super handy. So let's say I have a rectangle here and I have a circle. And I want this point of the circle to be attached to a point of the rectangle. That's what I can use coincident for. It snaps them together. So now, as I reshape this circle or move this rectangle, they are locked together. We're creating geometric relationships that lock things together. You can do this with all kinds of things. You can lock a point to a point. You can lock a point to a line. You can lock a point or a line to a circle. There's a lot of different ways to use it. A lot of these are self-explanatory, concentric. You can use that with circles and arcs to make them have a common center, concentric, sharing the center. Parallel takes two lines and makes them parallel to each other. If you hover over these, they give you a little description. You should know what all of these things are from geometry class for the most part, like tangent should be spelled self-explanatory. Horizontal and perpendicular are a little bit different. So if I have a point here, it's up like that, and I want to make sure that it's always exactly in line horizontal with this point, then that's what the horizontal tool can be used for. Okay, so even as I move this point, right, they are locked together in that horizontal direction. Furthermore, you can use this on a line. If you have a line that's supposed to be horizontal and for some reason it's not, you can come down here and you can click on it and that forces it into the horizontal position. Vertical behaves the same way but for vertical lines and points. Equal and midpoint should be self-explanatory, as should perpendicular. Normal is a word you may not have seen before. That's basically just creating a 90-degree angle to a curve. Technically, that's not perpendicular. Only two lines can be perpendicular. Don't worry about pierce, fix, or curvature. We're not really going to use those at this point. But then we have symmetric, which can be really handy. So let's say I have another point up here and I want these 2 points to be symmetric around this particular line. Well, I can use that to make one point be the mirror image of the other one. And so as I move the line, the points have to stay symmetric around that line. You can use these for all kinds of different things, and you absolutely should, because they create relationships that allow you to reduce the number of dimensions you have to put in and give you more structured designs. Hope that was helpful. You should go play around with the constraints and definitely use them in all of your sketches.